4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Ralph William Podcast. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Cafecito!
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Un cafecito.
Excuse me, I'm choking on my coffee.
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pile of coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee?
Having conversations about society, one cup at a time. Coffee with RW.
Un cafecito.
Pour yourself a cup and join us.
Es un cafecito.
Man. All right. If you got your coffee mug, your travel mug, your sippy cups, your doggy bowls, if you got a beer hat, you want to drink it like that, then go ahead and do so. And join me in this sip of cafecito. Happy Thursday, y'all. What's going on, Mr. A?
Yo, what up, though?
Up, though.
Yeah, you know, I was working like
Are you in a
slave.
blizzard right now?
A blizzard?
Are you freezing over there?
Oh, man. It's going to be like 25 today.
Oh, that's good. It's like summer.
Next week, it's supposed to hit like 40, bro. I'm breaking out the gym shorts and the chanclas.
Oh, shit. Let them
Be
puppies
outside in a
breathe.
white beater.
40?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
What you laughing at, you asshole?
It's 35 motherfucking freezing degrees right now over here in California.
I hear there's another fire happening over there.
Ralph, at any given time in California, there are over 1,000 fires at any given time.
Oh, well, I mean, you know.
Year round. That's that happens year round. There's always something on fire there.
That's right.
So nothing is a coincidence, what you're saying.
Never ever, Ralph.
Never, forever, ever.
Never ever.
How are you feeling today?
Well, the cough has gotten better.
Okay.
Now, still got that sinus pressure.
Ugh.
Just took some more drugs.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Week, I'm hoping.
Right?
Yeah.
By your, what, next vacation?
2 weeks I'll be in Disneyland, Ralph. 2 weeks.
Nice. Disneyland. I thought you guys were like, wasn't it like a like a pass about to finish or something?
Yes, if it expires middle of February, we'll be there.
Oh, okay. You're trying to get
first
the
week of
last
February?
licks in.
Right before it expires.
That's a beautiful thing.
So
Yep.
you got to go up there and renew it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we're not going to renew it.
What are you going to do with your life if you don't get to go to Disney every other week?
Yeah, what are you going to replace?
I don't know, dude. We'll have to find out. Maybe
Like a regular,
ghetto,
like a
not very
regular
far.
park? Like monkey bars?
This is the new Disneyland, kids.
This is the new Disneyland.
Kmart. Wait, there's no more Kmart's, huh? They're all closed.
Just don't mind the bum on the corner with the Mickey Mouse ears. That's not him.
Dad, are we poor now?
Yo, we poor now, Dad.
Inflation, kids.
Inflation.
Inflation. Daddy's got to buy eggs. Daddy's got to buy eggs and bread.
Can we
and
get
milk.
back in the Tesla and have Jeeves take us back to Disney World? Dad?
Oh man.
Those kids. But yeah, that'll be it for 2 years, probably. I'm guessing before we
Yeah.
go back. They'll have some new rides in 2 years, so they say.
Hmm.
Then we'll hit back up when tickets.
Oh, well, that's
You
a
know.
beautiful thing.
Damn!
Yeah, you would think that they would like lower their prices just to attract more people, but no.
Well, they have these promotions like right now. Kids get in for $50, which is cheap.
Oh,
if you
there you
bought
go.
it,
I
if you
mean,
purchased-
why don't they just keep that year round?
You see, the thing is, that attracts a certain crowd, Ralph.
Oh, the unmentionables.
The unmentionable crowd, Ralph.
Desirables.
The unsullied.
The sullied, the great unwashed, the
The great
undesirable,
unwise, the deplorables.
deplorables, Ralph. And I say this with all due respect.
Yes.
I mean, if you watch like videos, there's videos online right now of like gangsters fighting in
What?
Disneyland. Like, why are gangsters in Disneyland to begin with, Ralph?
The
'Cause
happiest place on earth. What are you
they
doing
want-
fighting in there?
They never had their childhood before. They want to live their childhood, dude.
It's Goofy, fool.
It's Goofy, fool.
Hey, look,
What you-
fool.
Yo,
What
I
you
got
mean
next on the
Pluto's better than
teacups,
Goofy?
puto. Yeah.
Hey, puto,
trying to
come
say?
here,
Hey.
Goofy.
Trying
Hey,
to say
puto.
Pluto's better than Goofy? You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch, man.
Hey, puto, Goofy got the different colors on. Let's get him. This red, homie. Oh, shit.
But yeah, so there's this video that just went out last week of this dude with no shirt on, all tatted up, trying to throw chingazos, bro, with another gangster dude.
What?
And security's trying to break him up, right? And they're like just drunk. They're drunk because Disneyland serves alcohol now, right? Disney World, Disneyland.
Right.
Before they didn't. Walt Disney did not want to serve alcohol, but they said, let's tend to mommy and daddy. Let them get a few drinks.
Right.
And of course, there's people that are gonna ruin it for everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So these fools, if you will,
Fools.
Big post.
got wasted and are trying to scrap with each other. And that just happens a lot more often now, especially when the tickets, because, you got 13 kids, $50 a ticket. That's pretty cheap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. 13.
Because, fools got stepkids and baby daddy kids and to
Yeah.
deal with.
Yeah.
So what does an annual pass to Disneyland cost?
Depends. So there's different tiers, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
there are
already don't
different
like tears. Go ahead.
Hashtag fuck tears.
Hashtag fuck tears.
And the
Come on.
prices did just go up again.
Mm.
So let's see. Right now, let's say you live in Florida. Okay, if you live in Florida, you can get a pixie dust pass for $469, Ralph.
Pixie
Sheesh.
dust?
That's not bad.
That sounds like
What?
cocaine. Sorry, go ahead.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
But you can only go like certain days of the year, right?
What?
Like weekends might be blocked off, whatever. That's a cheap.
Okay.
The most expensive one is called the Incredipass, Ralph. That's $1,549.
How much?
$1,549
For the whole year?
for the whole year.
I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's not that bad.
Right.
Per not that bad.
It's. I mean, if for the whole year, it's just like what,
If you go
$10
that
a day,
If you go that much, right?
If you
right?
go
That's if
every
you go
day of the
every
year.
day.
You
That
really
would-
only have to go a few times to get your money's worth because tickets now range into $200+, dude.
Ooh,
That's how our amusement park over here tries to sell you. Like, yeah, if you buy a pass, just go 2 times and pay for
Pays for
itself.
itself. Yeah.
right.
Like, no, motherfucker, I still paid for it. It just makes each time a little less. I still paid for it. It don't pay for itself.
So
Yeah,
they
that's-
have flex pricing.
Mhm.
So to Magic Kingdom, tickets can be $124 to $189 depending on time of the year. So 10 trips will pay for itself. 10 days will pay for itself, right?
Mm.
So if you
Right.
go 3 days, 3 days, 3 days.
And that's for anybody, right? Is it cheaper for residents of California?
So that's the Pixie Dust Pass. That's for
Oh,
Florida.
we
Sorry.
do. It's chump
Oh,
change.
Those are
Florida,
the
my
prices I
bad.
was giving you for Florida.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
so there's a $469 one, and they just want daily foot traffic into the park, right? People buying food and snacks
Right.
and whatever else.
Mm.
$469 is going to guarantee these people are going to come into your park. Still, so much every weekend. Some of these
Mm.
people go all the time, dude.
Right.
So
There
they're
we
going
go.
to they got their money, and they're going to get more
Mhm.
money the more you show up. Disneyland, the prices are a little different. I don't know if they're gouging out here in California or how they're doing it, but the prices are a little more.
Hmm.
So the cheapest one out here is $600,
Ooh,
and you
That's
can,
a day?
I'm sorry,
That's a
that's for
pass?
the pass.
A pass, okay.
But you have to be a Southern California resident, not just California, Southern California.
Stuff.
and the most expensive one is $1,800. So
That's a lot of money. Like if you were like somebody that didn't have to work, that would be perfect. You can just go whenever you want. But if you have to like pay for travel to get to these places, that's too much money, man.
It is. So we're like in between, right? Where it's kind of a drive, not like we're.
Mm-hmm. Is it like what else comes with it? Do you get like half off on drinks and food or something?
You get a
or?
percentage off, like 15 to 20% off merchandise and
That's
food in
whack.
the park, which is okay. It's a nice little perk.
You can bring your own food at least?
You can bring in the jamon sandwich
Jamon,
sandwiches.
queso, hummus.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They do allow you to bring in stuff, which is kind of nice too. But you know me, bro.
Oh yeah, you like the finer things in life. I know. You got a Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last hurrah, and then
that's
the amusement park over here. The annual pass or whatever is like $120,
that's not bad.
$125, something like that. But then you can buy a food and beverage pass, and it was like $150. But you get drinks all day long, no matter what. You just walk up to the thing, get a drink, and then you get to eat whatever you want every 3 hours. I think you can use your pass, so you can go to everywhere. You show up there, go get something to eat, walk around for a couple hours, find a different place, try what they got.
Is that a Six Flags or what is that?
No, it's a Cedar Park.
Oh, okay. So that's what we do have Cedar Park. They own Great America out here.
Yeah,
and they have the same thing.
Island.
They have the same thing. I had the drink pass, and I was just walking around getting hot chocolates, giving them to people. Like, hey, you want a hot chocolate? Yeah. Every 15 minutes, you can get a free hot chocolate or soda, Ralph, or icy.
Oh, nice.
The food thing's nice too, but the food's okay.
Yeah, ours has it the same thing. Like you could get a memory cup or whatever, a fancy cup, and that's every 15 minutes you can go in and get it. But then they have drink stations where it's just little smaller cups.
Oh, that's
get
cool.
you a drink. Boom. So that's what I was buying for my kids, and I just dropped them off. I have to walk around with them. Just drop them off. I ain't got to worry about if they're going to eat or if they're going to drink. They got it all.
Free daycare, Ralph. Well,
that's a good thing. Hell yeah.
What's up, Cha-Cha? What's up, Allie?
Hello.
Who else is down there? I need to say good morning. Blunt Ninja.
Good morning, all. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's what we used to do when we were younger. Like we used to get the Six Flags pass with the Coca-Cola can. Get half off for the whole.
Yeah, don't do that.
Coca-Cola cans, bro.
I remember that.
Yeah,
we had that too.
and we would just cut school or not go to school for like a day or two and just go to spend. That's where it pays off. Like, cause you can go in the middle of the week, barely nobody there. Cheap. Well, this was a long time ago. It was like 30 years ago, but still, like that's when these passes are worth it, right? But what about the what is that thing called? When they do like Horror Fest or something for Six Flags?
Oh, like a Halloween haunt or whatever.
Yeah. Aren't they like cheaper too? Like, is it?
If you only pay for those, well, our pass, if you buy the pass, it's year round. So you get the Halloween thing, you get the Christmas thing.
See? Yeah, that pays off. Go around, get scared and shit.
Yeah.
Ours has like 7. I think there's 6 or 7 haunted houses in our park.
Yeah, the parks seem bigger out that way. I think there's more land. Like they just sold ours. It used to be it's California's Great America, right? It used to be Paramount's Great America, and that's when all the rides were like themed movies,
Yeah.
And they sold it. So they sold it. And this is the only theme park really. There's one more in Northern California. So which sucks is I'm gonna have to drive like 2 hours to go anywhere fun now.
Damn.
But so they sold it and they gave them 11 years to get rid of everything. But they just canceled all the events. So like no Halloween, no Christmas, no Mardi Gras. They used to have all that. And they said, we're not doing that anymore. So we think they're wrapping it up, which kind of sucks, dude, because, It's
Yeah, ours
selling.
has
That's
been
good.
sold like 3 times. It was the same thing. It was Paramount, and then it was wasn't Universal, but it was the same kind of thing. It had a bunch of themed rides,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
and then they sold it to Cedar Point. Now it's Cedar Point's Kings Island.
So yeah,
They
you
just
can get
added
that
like
pass.
the seventh Giga Coaster or whatever that is one of them's here.
Oh yeah, you could get that pass that allows you to go to any Cedar Point park too,
Yeah, I ain't doing that, but yeah, you can.
huh?
Hmm.
Next closest Cedar Point park to us is in Sandusky. That's like 4 or 5 hours away.
Well, that's a damn shame, bro.
I
I don't
know,
know why
man.
they're just getting rid of land and
They're
most of it
putting what's
getting
it called?
burned.
What's it called? High whatever housing. So basically, apartments and all that stuff is going
Hmm.
in where the theme park used to be. So money, right? Money grab.
Apparently, yeah.
Nothing for
Hey,
the
you want to hear
kids,
a good
dude.
conspiracy theory?
Let's hear it.
Wouldn't it be crazy if there was another massive fire spreading in California right now? Apparently, because of the strong, dry winds, the fire has already consumed 10,000 acres of land. And wouldn't it be crazy if the Hughes Fire, as they're calling it, is taking place near Castiac Lake, which happens to be one of California's largest water reservoirs? Yeah. And I guess it'd be pretty crazy if all 8 of the modular aerial firefighter, aircraft in America, every single one is in California attempting to fight this fire now. And wouldn't it be crazy if Castiac Lake happens to fall directly on the new high-speed rail outline for California? And wouldn't it be crazy if there were 3 major real estate construction projects planned for the area? Social Innovation Park, North Lake, and Honor Ranch. Wouldn't it be crazy if we used the cloud seeding technology to create rain to put out the fire? Wouldn't it?
Oh man, so much to unpack there. Thoughts?
I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
put it past some CEOs and businessmen to hire some scumbags to start fires, dude.
Mm.
I'm not saying it's a government conspiracy,
Right.
but has it happened before? I'm sure it has. Will it happen? I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Is this one of those things? I don't know.
Right.
But that land that's burning, but the only thing is that land in Los Angeles burns, but Los Angeles burns a lot. There's songs about it, right? There's like
Right.
songs about Los Angeles burning up.
Mm.
But you're right. The thing is that now these people are like, well, we're going to have to build somewhere else, right?
Mm.
And
Right.
so that valuable land is just like, hey, it's open to be purchased. Who's got the money?
Mm.
The high-speed rail would sure be nice here.
Mm.
I don't know, dude. I mean, people have been displacing people for a long time. Look at the Dodgers, the Los Angeles Dodgers. They kicked people forcefully out of their houses back in the day when they built Dodger Stadium. They
Wow.
drug people out of their homes, bro.
Mm.
They didn't want to leave. They said, "Well, sorry, we're taking your house. We're demolishing it. Here's your check for, $20,000. Good luck."
Mhm.
And then they built Dodger Park on that. Look it up. It's for real. That really happened.
Look at it. Look it up. Google it.
Look it up.
Google
It's
it.
true.
Google that, Cha-Cha. I'm telling you.
Mm.
It's that ain't
Good
Google. It's for
morning.
real.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, so I don't really get to call in often because I can't mute myself when I want to,
Yeah.
and I'm always just like it's always so busy around me, so I
That's
don't.
cool. That's
So
cool. I
bear with
understand.
me because it might get loud.
No worries.
I was gonna say though, have any of those construction companies like helped out with the fires? Oh my gosh, my card.
Has
That's a
any
good
of
question.
these companies helped out with the fires? Mm.
Yeah, like because you
Go
would think.
ahead.
I mean, like if it was like going to have anything to do with that land, just so that they wouldn't look suspicious, I probably would have been like, oh my gosh, let's help them out because we need that land. They're like, fuck it, let them burn.
Right. I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't heard anything about it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
would they want it at a cheaper price if everything gets burned? Is that the whole thing?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Hell yeah, they would.
But at the same time, it's like they look guilty.
Right.
But maybe they didn't do anything, and so they're like, yeah, they're going to think we're guilty anyways. It's a hard predicament.
To
Right.
say they're not salivating and foaming, frothing at the mouth right now, like, oh, there's all that land, that would be a
Yeah.
lie. You know what I mean? It's because it's opportunity. They're opportunists.
Yeah.
Whether it was on
So
Speaking of
true.
accident or on purpose.
opportunists,
Go
call
ahead, bro.
again. Whoever was trying to call in.
That's just so deep, though. Oh, I hope I never ever get like that. Just be like, oh yeah, all these people lose their homes. Yeah, we're gonna save. That's rough.
All right, let's see what before we introduce the new person on the panel, let's see what they said about construction workers or construction.
Yes. Construction companies have been actively involved in assisting with the aftermath of the California wildfires. For instance, in response to the recent Los Angeles fires, hundreds of architects, engineers, and contractors have joined a crowdsourced. This initiative aims to provide residents with access to professionals ready to assist in the reconstruction effort. Additionally, the International Relief Teams, IRT, have been sending volunteers to areas affected by wildfires in Northern California. These skilled volunteers work tirelessly to rebuild homes for families who lost everything, demonstrating the construction and aiding. Moreover, individual contractors have taken proactive roles during the fires. For example, Chuck Hart and his crew, while working on a construction site in their state's fire, saved his mother's house and then began clearance and sidewalks to help restore.
Who's Chuck Hart?
Site Turn News 7 said these efforts highlight the significant role that construction and long-term recovery following.
All right, there you go. And speaking of someone who spreads wilder like wildfire, what's up, Steels?
3,
Steels.
2, 1. Mustard! Stop!
All right.
Yeah. He was louder than the foghorn, Ralph. He was louder than the horn.
I know. That might have scared off my signal.
My sinus is cleared up, bro.
I know.
Damn, bitch.
Damn, bitch. Head cold.
Damn, bitch!
Yep.
You know what I was gonna say?
This land is my land. This land is your land. From the burning Cali to the snow in PA.
Snow in
On the
Florida.
clock.
Yeah, snow in Florida too. Yeah. Sup, cha-cha?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's up, man?
Sup,
What's wrong with you?
puto? Sup, Mr. A? Sup, area? Sup, Mama Bear? Tracy?
Somebody is in a great mood today, man.
Fucking
Oh
right.
my
Get
God!
it.
You know.
This is
I
Friday
woke
or
up.
Monday.
I woke up this morning and my sugar went up to 200 and something because I was fighting with my daughter.
Oh, no.
And I said, you know what?
You almost died.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let my daughter stress me out today.
Mm-hmm.
So I shipped her out to school,
kids.
and I said, fuck them kids. Exactly.
Fuck them,
I get it. My
kids.
daughter was the same way.
So I got my new diabetes machine and stuff, and I've been good for like the past 4 days.
What's
My
the new
sugar has
machine?
been normal.
What does it do? What's the
No,
difference?
it checks my sugar and it gives me insulin if my sugar goes, too
okay.
high and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So I've been checking it. Everything's been good for the past 4 days. I wake up this morning.
Uh-oh.
I wake my daughter up at 7, and I tell her, "All right, come on, we gotta move." Da 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 da. 7:50, and this girl is still in her room getting dressed, and I'm like, "What the f?" I'm like, "You only have to put socks, a pair of pants, and a shirt on. What is taking you so long?" And my sugar went boom to 200 and something.
Wow.
And I said,
Damn,
"You
that's
are
a
not
real
stressing
thing?
me up. You're not stressing me out. You're not stressing me out. You're not
Sorry,
stressing me
I'm just on
out."
the phone.
Yeah, Cha-Cha, it's real. It's
I didn't
real.
know
It's
that
real.
could
It's
actually
real.
happen.
Yes.
So it's really when people say stress is real. Like I knew it was real. I lost my hair
Yes.
from that
Do you
years
ever,
ago. Like, damn.
Do you ever use that as against your wife? You're like, "You're stressing me out, babe. Stop it. You're gonna
Nah.
kill me.
Intrusive thoughts.
You're killing me."
Nah, I don't stress like that though. That's what gets me the most is that I'm so laid back and everything that I don't stress. And the fact that my daughter got me that high, oh,
What's that?
it was beyond. It was
Yeah.
beyond.
But she was like, just kidding. Just joking.
My thing started beeping, and she's like, "Why is it beeping?" I was like, "Because you're stressing me out, and my sugar is high now."
So it makes noise when your sugar is high?
Yeah, like once it gets way too high, it starts beeping and stuff,
that's
and
pretty
then and
cool.
it gives me insulin or whatever. But during the day, it kind of like does little droplets, so it keeps my sugar even. And I've been good. Like I've been good for the past 4 days, since I got the machine. And of course, today, the last day of me using the first dosage or whatever, because I got to switch it today. But it's like it was like, hey, by the way, here you go. Let's test it out. Let's see how good it really is.
Well, that's good, man.
I'm so sorry if it's too bad.
No, hopefully it works out. I'm glad it works out. I mean,
Yeah. Like I said, it's been good. I've been good. Even when I'm eating, like, because what happens is I gotta count my carbs beforehand and put it
carbs?
in.
Okay.
Yeah, the carbs, and put it into the system, and it gives you that little boost. Depending on how many things. So it's been working out. For dinner, I'll look and see like, all right, my carb calories is 50. So I put in 50 carbs. It's supposed to be 15 minutes before you eat. So I put in that it's going to be 50 grams of carbs.
That's cool.
And it gives me the
It like compensates for it, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So it'll give me that boost of insulin. Gives me the boost of insulin, and then I eat, and it breaks it all down really quick. And I was like, oh, cool. And it hasn't even been that much. So
That way it doesn't
I
have to walk
put.
around with it.
Like it doesn't wait.
Oh yeah, it's on my arm. Yeah, it's on my arm. So it's on my arm along with my Dexcom. So I got the two things on it, and when we first started. So like I said, it's been 4 days. It's been 4 days, and we put in 100 units, and it's today, and I still have 27 units. So it's been good.
So it takes the guesswork out of it, right?
Yep, exactly.
You don't have to guess about this much or whatever. Bro, you're like a diabetic RoboCop. That's badass.
So what's crazy? Well, I said that to somebody at work because I was showing them, and they're like, "Yeah, I feel like cyborg." I'm like, "Yeah."
That's crazy.
Kind of.
Sup, Maven? Yeah, it's on my arm. They're both, so they gotta be. It could be on the. It has to be on the same side, and it has to have at least 3 inches in between. So I just put them both on my arm, and it's working out. Like it's funny because like you hear it when it starts pumping the insulin, you hear like a click. It's like click, click, click. And at first I was like, what the fuck is that clicking sound? And then I realized, and I was like, oh wait, that's me.
Just doing the robot. Click.
Yeah.
I bust move.
Dude, you like
But it's
Bane,
cool.
Huh? Like Bane.
It's cool. And so I've noticed that, of course with coffee it goes up. But I always put it in before my coffee. And then it literally it's been normal all day, and then it actually boosts about 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night when I'm at work. And I haven't even done anything, and it just it'll start boosting at that time. And
Wow.
I said it's probably just even though I don't feel stress, it's probably the stress level. Even though I don't feel like I'm stressed, I guess my body's like, no, you're stressed. Yeah, so I feel it, I've heard it click, and I'm like, oh, and I checked. And my sugar, it didn't go up so high. Like today was definitely the highest. My daughter tested me this morning. That shit went up the highest this morning.
She was click, 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 click.
Oh, so it was crazy because it was like It's like like I said, it did a big beep, and I was like, "What is this beep?" And I look, and I'm like, "You got me stressed. You see, this is what it is." And then all of a sudden, you hear the click, 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 and I was like, "You see?" It boosted so it's been normal point 0.8 units and nothing big. This morning it did 1.3 units, and I was like, I said that's to prove a point. Damn it.
Technology, man. Damn, it's come a long way.
Yeah, I like it though. Like I said, I don't have to worry about putting the things, because what I literally was doing was putting 30 units every day at before my dinner or after my dinner, putting in 30 units. Meanwhile, I've seen in the whole day it takes me maybe like 25 units the whole day per se.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
it's more accurate dose.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not wasting it or giving yourself too much.
Yeah, and it's like I was doing 30 units at one point instead of putting the 25 units during the whole day. It's it works better. Yeah, it works better that way.
That's cool, man. Ralph, breaking news: Bitcoin has reached $106,000 per share per coin, Ralph.
So, real quick, Eric, going back to California.
Yes.
So I heard that a lot of the part that was getting burned originally, I don't know about now, because now I heard it's spreading more, but was part of where they were going to make the Olympic Stadium and stuff.
Ooh, I don't know. I can't confirm that.
Yeah, look it up. It said a lot of the land that was being burned up and stuff. A lot of that was supposed to be where they were going to build, or where they're going to build the Olympics and stuff. So it's like conspiracy theory. Like, is that part being burned because they want a whole new area for the Olympics? Because they fix up everything. So it's they changed the whole neighborhood out. They pretty much buy houses so that there's no bums and all that stuff around. So what's up, Britt J? What's up, Smoke?
Hey, JP. Hey, Britt J and J.
Let us double check the conspiracy theory. Let's see what it says.
Can you also mute me, please? I can't even hang up.
I know, what's up with
have
that?
significantly impacted areas surrounding key venues designated for the 2028 Summer Olympics. The Palisades Fire, for instance, approached the Riviera Country Club, slated to host the Olympic golf events, and led to evacuations in nearby neighborhoods. Additionally, the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, planned as the Olympic Village, was in close proximity to the evacuation zone. Site turned search. Despite the proximity of these fires, the Olympic venues themselves have largely been spared from direct damage. However, the extensive destruction in surrounding areas has raised concerns about the city's capacity to manage both the massive rebuilding efforts and the preparations for the games. The wildfires have destroyed over 12,000 structures and forced up 80,000 residents to evacuate, leading to significant economic losses, estimated between $135 billion and...
Is that it?
Yeah. You see? So
in response to these challenges, California Governor Gavin Newsom has emphasized the importance of collaboration and swift action in the recovery process, viewing the upcoming Olympics as an opportunity to showcase the city's resilience. He stated that the situation only reinforces the imperative of moving quickly, doing it in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. Site turned search 10. While some critics have suggested relocating the games due to the devastation, experts believe that moving the Olympics is highly unlikely, complexities, and the significant preparations already underway. The International Olympic Committee has expressed confidence in Los Angeles' ability to host the event as planned. Site
turned search 4.
In summary, while the wildfires have not directly damaged Olympic venues, the extensive land burned in surrounding areas presents substantial challenges for Los Angeles as it prepares for the 2028 Summer Olympics. Navlist. Los Angeles wildfires impact on 2028 Olympics.
All right, we heard all this already.
Yeah.
So most of that area is burnt down, which is, it kind of helps the Olympics, because that's what they usually do. They buy the the neighborhoods and stuff like that, or hide a lot of it. Make it look nice in the front of the buildings, even though they're ghetto ass, things.
That's weird, and the venues are perfectly fine.
Yep, exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Another conspiracy theory to tack on to the other ones, Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, conspiracy theory, but it's way too. What is it called? Yeah, way too coincidental.
I want you to get
correct.
this fuck where he breathes. I want you to find this Nancy boy, Elliot Ness. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his ass.
That's what the governor said, bro.
That's what the governor said. Yeah. Or Trump, or whichever. Who knows?
It's Gavin Newsom right there.
It's crazy though, like that. That, like I said, it's crazy that that's what's happening. That if that's what's happening, it's like really like. I know you want the Olympics because they put in billions of dollars as it is, so it's like, but the thing is like afterwards, because like when they did it in Atlanta years ago, they fucking made it look great or whatever. If you go now to Olympic Park in Atlanta, it's a fucking drug infested park.
Yeah.
Didn't take long, huh?
Yeah, no.
Hot Atlanta, baby.
Hot Atlanta. Uh-oh.
Google pictures.
Hey, it's so important to get that done. That is an absolute killing field.
Sorry.
Oh,
What's up, Kiki McGraw? What's up?
no.
Trump is talking live. I don't know what he's
Look
saying.
up pictures from China. Remember when China had the Olympics? It was in Beijing?
Yeah.
And they had like all this like state-of-the-art this and stadiums and that. Look up now. It looks like North Korea, bro. Like, it's just dilapidated. It was falling apart during the Olympics.
Yeah, even the what was it, like Athens or something like that? Like when they had it like way back when we were young, it's the same thing. It's like all that area is like it's all broken down and everything now. It's crazy.
All these countries just kind of like trying to show off, right? Like, yeah, look at that. It's like, no, it's not what you see.
Yeah, well, no, and that's what. But they said it even with what was the last one? Was it Japan?
Tokyo.
The last one, Tokyo, right? Yeah. In Tokyo, they said the same thing. They were like that, that everything was kind of covered, like the way that the people were running. It was like a super ghetto area, but they covered it. They made all the houses look nice. Like they put all like painted it and what's it called? Like power washed it down and everything to make it look good. And then they said afterwards, it's just like, oh, fuck it. I don't care no more, And it's like, it's already like bad. It's
You hear all the
crazy.
Olympians talk about how terrible the living quarters are for the athletes too.
Yep. Yeah, because they try to get them all close to the stadium, and usually it's the ghetto areas.
Yeah.
They put them in like compounds, and there's nothing in there but a hard ass bed and a sheet, like you're in jail.
Those look like prison mattresses, bro.
Yep.
There was a lot of athletes in Tokyo actually that they were complaining a lot, but the living quarters were shit.
That's the French for you, bro. They stink and they sleep on shiznit mattresses.
Wow, I never heard you talk so disparagingly about a group
French?
before, and you chose the French.
Well, it's a nationality. It's not a race, Ralph.
Ah.
I'll get it. French will get it, bro. You know what I mean? Come at me, France.
Come at me, French.
You and your back here.
So, good morning, Mama Bear. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Sounds like you're cleaning up
better.
poop.
Did you say sounds like or smells like? Good morning, Mama
Wait,
Bear.
is
You
Donald
sound
Trump?
100%
Sorry, go ahead.
better. I was gonna say you sound 100% better. Congratulations.
Of course, you gave it to Ralph.
Yeah, don't get Ralph sick
We're
again.
just going back and forth.
I still have the cough.
Yeah, me too.
I still get the
Oh,
phlegm.
if I'm catching the sniffles, or if it's because it's so damn cold out there.
It's because it's cold out.
I hope it's just because it's cold for you.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Nose and stuff.
So I see the World Economic Forum, and I think Donald Trump was talking, but I don't know if this is this year or if this was the last one he was at.
You've had the busiest 4 days that
it's new.
anybody can imagine. and congratulations for that. My question is about some of the things I've observed here at Davos. It's a terrific forum. I've met lots of people, as usual. I think I've been here 30 years. And a lot of the European business people have expressed enormous frustration with the regulatory regime in the EU, and they attribute slower growth rates here because of the numerous factors.
Listen, it's not my fault I can't fucking mute.
This guy's just yapping.
And you've taken...
Oh, no, Trump is on satellite remote.
In this area. And if you could explain the theory of what you're doing, how you're going to do it, and what you expect the outcome to be, I'd appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations, Steve. You're a friend of mine, but on a great career. You have had an amazing career and continues. So I just want to congratulate you. It's very inspirational to a lot of people.
Who is that? What's Steve?
Talk about the EU, because you mentioned specifically that I've also had a lot of friends and leaders of countries. I've gotten to know them all my first term and a little bit during this period of 4 years, and know them well, like them a lot, but they're very frustrated because of the time everything seems to take to get approved, environmental impact statements for things that you shouldn't even have to do that, and many, many other ways that it takes. And I'm going to give you a quick little example. In the private life, my beautiful private life, before I had all these things happening, the world is a little different. I had a nice, simple life. You knew that. But when I had that simple life, I did projects. And I had a big project in Ireland. And it had to get approval on something that would have made it even better. And I got the approval from Ireland in a period of a week. And it was a very, very, very efficient, good approval. And they informed me, though, the problem is you're going to have to get it from the EU, and we think that'll take 5 to 6 years. And they said, you have to be kidding. And this was before politics. And I said, wait a minute, it's not that important. I don't want to go 5 or 6 years, but it would have been a big investment. It would have been nice, and it would have been good for the project. And I sent the people to the EU to see if they could speed it up, and basically it was a 5 or 6 year wait just to get a simple approval.
All right, so I guess the point he's talking about is everything that he's doing is to fast track a lot of government, because they're trying to get rid of a lot of red tape for companies, so it forces them to to move quicker, get rid of a lot of the bureaucracy or whatever. That seems like a good thing. I mean, it depends.
Yeah. Situational.
I mean, if you want to say, "Hey, man, let's fast track this and just dump all this shit in the water," then that's going to be a problem. Sorry, Steels.
Interesting. Dude, we can't mute ourselves. That's crazy.
I know.
You're just going to have to do it. Yeah, when you hear it, I will try. Because when I hit the mute button, it says calling in. And
yeah, me too.
And it says Ralph was already up there.
Yeah.
So please feel free to mute me if you hear. Just know I can't mute myself.
I know.
Or if you have to hang up on me, I'll just call back when it's quiet.
Asleep. I invited you back up here, Puto.
Yeah, Puto.
I'm here. He says I'm here. I'm here.
No, you're not. I invited you up.
I don't see you still.
I disconnected you and I invited.
I don't see him on the panel.
Dude, what is happening? Podbean's prices are going up, and we're getting crappier quality Podbean.
Is it? Oh my god. I don't like that one bit.
That's everything, bro. I got a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich today.
Oh no.
I mean, maybe it's better for portion wise, so I'm not such a piggly wiggly. But like the egg and sausage was super flimsy thin, bro. I was like, what the heck? But I mean, then my coworker says that. He's like, well, look at it this way. You're cutting back calories. I'm like, yep, true.
You would think that kind of happens in other countries too, right? Like when you're paying, well, even though it's cheaper.
Hello?
Yo.
All right, sorry. Just wanted to make sure. All right, keep going.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, you go into other countries and you think you're getting like a big, gigantic meal. Like my mom went to Guatemala a couple of years ago. And she went to, because she likes to eat out. So she goes to the restaurants over there in Guatemala. and we're used to American style food, like big quantities, and she pays like an arm and a leg to their standards anyway. And they get like a little small portion, like a little, like 2 eggs and whatever.
A tiny little guinea pig.
Yeah.
Roast guinea pig.
Listen, that I don't know.
like
I
it's
don't know where
happening
she
right now.
went, but if they're Spanish and that shit is small, something's wrong.
Yeah, maybe they were just getting on over on a tourist, but still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because boy, any Spanish place I go to, that shit is $5, and I'm getting like 2 meals out of it.
But that's,
I think that's mainly like in like bigger countries, like France, England,
France.
anywhere like
Oh
that.
God!
If you look, stinky old France, Ralph.
Stinky old France.
Like if you look at their portions, their McDonald's is small, right? They don't have extra large like we do.
No,
you know what's that? 64 ounces of Pepsi, buddy. They don't have that stuff. And that's
what's up, Sharif Alouit? Sharif Alouit is here from France.
Hello, Sharif.
Yeah.
Other countries don't put all that additives and chemicals and stuff in it. So I've noticed that when I went to like Mexico and Jamaica, the portions are smaller, but you still feel like you're full. Like it's crazy. Like you eat their food and it's all natural and don't have all the other shit in it. And you look at the plate, because I'm a big fat fucker too, and I looked at the plate, I was like, I might need 2 of these. You know what I mean? You eat one and you're like, nah, that wasn't that. No, I'm good. I'm cool. I don't need another plate.
Sharif said he's not from France. He's from Algeria.
Good, lucky for you.
I thought he came from France.
Yeah.
You thought his name was Sharif Alouit.
Alouetta, saca alouetta. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no doubt, because all the byproducts and chemicals and everything additive, that's got to have some kind of side effect on us, right? Like they can't just not have it. Everything has a side effect. You know what I mean? Medicine, it's like here's this medicine that's going to lower your blood pressure. Side effects may include high blood pressure, heart attack, heart explosion, brain aneurysms, and cancer. Like,
Really?
Yeah. That's what these side effects do to you.
You know, and who knows what, oh, what's this in my food? What's it? Sodium polychlororic. You know what I mean? Like, what's that do to us? I don't know.
That's why we all got intestinal issues.
Yeah, possibly.
And people have a lot of allergies. What's up, JP from the Toilet Bowl Club, which you guys can go check out on Saturdays on Podbean at 8 a.m. in the morning. It's like Saturday morning cartoons for adults. Go check it out.
Standard Time.
And join their Patreon, the Toilet Bowl Patreon Club. Hello, JP.
Thank you for that, Ralph. And just to be clear, he uses the word adult very loosely.
Very
loosely.
But
I do hope that some of you guys do get to listen this Saturday, because I'm going to probably spend 30 minutes talking about the Ralph William Coffee with RW WESN Patreon. I recently had the pleasure of listening to a podcast that you and Fair Use did. You interviewed a very amazing individual back in, I think it was early December, available on the Patreon. And I got to tell you, that was a fantastic interview. I've listened to the podcast twice. I was so excited. I actually reached out to the individual who you were interviewing before, as I like the first 3 minutes of it. I was just so excited. And of course, Area responded immediately saying, who's this?
Who is this?
Who's this? Why are you bothering me?
Why are you disturbing my slumber?
Yes. But I am going to speak about this on a Saturday, so I don't want to ruin everything.
Oh, that's cool.
But no, it's a great. You guys make sure you join the WESN Patreon and listen to all of the podcasts. To be fair, I haven't listened to all of them yet. I'm working my way through. But I saw Area and I started listening, and talks about some very important stuff, some serious, funny stuff. And I just have a question real quick. Are we talking to the real area today, or are we talking to the fake area today?
It depends if Ellie shows up.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Today I'm real. This is me, bro.
This is me
I'm just
sick.
I'm just
He's
barely putting
real.
on character today.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Just
All
minimal
right.
effort. Minimal.
Both the real and the character area are fantastic. I got to say. Um, I did have a question though. Towards the end of the show, you guys were talking about perhaps doing like a 30-day challenge in area, not to put you on the spot,
Yeah.
but have you been able to start any of the 30-day challenges? Not,
You
again,
know
not to
what?
put you on the
No,
spot.
no, no. You know, I was going to, but I got sick and I didn't feel like doing anything. Honestly, like
It's hard.
I've been
Yeah.
sick.
It's
You know what I
hard.
mean? Since December,
It's
and
difficult.
like I'm barely getting over the hump. I guess. Hopefully, my effort has been minimal in everything in life,
Hmm.
and had any kind of desire to do anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
Yeah.
strange.
No,
But
no. I mean, when you're sick, of course, that's how you're going to feel. And I'm right there with you. I was sick as well. I had the thing where I was like sick, but just for a couple of days. But then I had the cough for like 5 weeks, and
Yes,
yeah,
I
dude.
yes.
finally got over the cough. I think it was like
Yeah.
last week. Um,
That's
so
exactly how it is with us.
Yeah, I want
yes,
the cough to go away.
yeah. Once the cough goes away, you're kind of back to normal. But
Yeah.
until it does, I mean, you just get in those coughing fits, and it's terrible. But
Yes.
I don't know, Ari, if you've thought of what you're going to do for your
No, do you
30
have any?
day.
I'll take suggestions, man. You know?
You mentioned walk a mile every day for 30
Yeah.
days. I like that one personally. It's a little cold now, but I
Yeah.
like that one only because it doesn't involve me giving up eating meat,
Mm.
um,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was another thing that you were talking about because I don't think I could do that.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that would be my suggestion. And honestly, if you did it, I'd do it.
But what is
All
it?
So.
Walking a mile or 30 miles? No.
Oh,
What's a reasonable number?
if I mean, yeah, I think that's what you got to pick. Like if you're currently not walking, I think walking a mile is a reasonable starting point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is
If
that
you
like
if you are
consecutive
walking,
mile or just like all day?
This would be like a set
oh
apart mile. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So it'd be like,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
at once. At once.
And how do you know that someone's really walking that?
Well, I mean that's you got
There
to
is
have
My
an
word for
trust.
it.
there is an app that a lot of like bikers use, maybe marathoners. It's called I think it's called Strava, and use it tracks how many miles you walk or run, and you can do it in groups, right? So I mean, you can track other people's progress. Like, oh, he did this. I mean, if you really wanted to do it, right, and track it, but or you
Right,
can just
right.
use the honor system.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. I did it. I was in a group a couple of years ago, and we were doing that. I set it up. We were using like I think it was like the Nike app or something. It was something
Mm.
free,
Hmm.
and it was funny because we actually had like a contest to see who could walk the most um, miles, basically, like in a 2 week period of time. We were all just trying to get healthy or whatever,
Hmm.
and
Mm.
it was funny because we had about like 10, 12 of us who were in it, and everyone started out, and some people kept going, some people stopped, but there's this one guy. He's a friend of ours. His name is Joe Tropea, and he's been on Podbean before. Um, but I always make fun of him because he always comes in second, and he was very into this walking, and he took like a big lead, and people were catching up, and the last day he said he walked like 8 miles just to like make sure he finished in first, and I didn't
Damn.
realize it, but apparently I can adjust the rankings in the
Oh
app because
no.
I was the one who set it up. And so I put him in second place by like half a mile to this guy.
Wow.
And it was so funny. He
Did
was
you let him
so
know?
pissed. No, no, to this day,
Oh
he still
man.
doesn't know that I changed it because it was funny because he was like on video on Twitter, we do those video things, and he was like, cussing me out, like saying how, I he was going to finish in first, and there's nothing JP could do about it. But apparently, if it was, he was very upset. It was.
Wow. Well, no, never to trust you on anything like that.
Yeah,
okay.
no, don't trust me. I mean, I'm pretty trustworthy, except with Tropea.
Something they could be.
He's the guy who started the
Amen.
FEJP thing, so I figured it was fair payback.
Hey. Good morning, sorry, Mr. Jesus. Good morning, Nick.
Nick.
Damn it.
Good morning.
What's up?
How are you guys?
Everything good?
Oh yeah. How are you guys?
We're doing okay. We're just chatting it up on this morning. How's the weather in Colorado?
Sunny right now.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
All right. We're just talking about sickness, walking a mile for 30 days.
Walking a mile for 30 days?
Cheating and stuff like that. Yeah.
Are you down with the sickness?
Are you down with the sickness? Have you gotten sick like us, Nick?
No, you guys got it a lot worse than I. I haven't got nothing yet this year. I know you and Mama Bear got it pretty bad there.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe drinking Coca-Cola for like 50 years got something to do with it. Man.
Oh, fuck no.
Right. Maybe there's something to it.
No.
No.
All he drinks is Coca-Cola and cookies.
Yeah, and I just got done with the eye doctor, and they said, man, everything's perfect. For an old man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You are the people that I hate.
Yeah, I know, right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I just Nick, I went to the dentist the other day, and was it 6 months ago or something like that? I went and I had a cavity, and I was so upset because I haven't had a cavity in like 15 years. And then I got a cavity, so then I went back the other, like on Monday, I think it was. I went back, and I was so waiting for them to be like, oh, and he was like, hey, he goes, not only are your teeth good, he goes, your plaque levels went down. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. It's like back to normal.
It's a good feeling.
That upsets me. People that, no offense, but I mean, like, eat the stuff that I would like to eat and are fine. And I'm over here putting greens in my bagel, just to eat healthier, and I'm probably like dying and shit.
Exactly, because you're eating healthy,
Ugh.
Stop eating healthy, and you won't be so
Don't
fucked
tell
up.
me that. I'll go fucking ape shit. Eat everything.
No, man, it's like I said, it's
probably genetics. Like
no, it's not. There is some part in genetics, but I mean, like I literally take care of my teeth. I brush my teeth. It takes me 2 to 3 minutes every morning to brush my teeth. I make sure, like when it comes to my teeth and my hair, that's like the biggest thing I take care of.
How do you take care of your hair?
What do you mean? Like I wash it. I make sure shampoo, conditioner. Like,
are you using like essential oils? Like,
whoa,
are you using like blueberry shampoo? Like, what are you using?
No, I mean I wash
avocado oil. What?
No, man, just regular stuff. But I make sure I wash it. I don't, I spend time washing my hair. I don't like my hair greasy and everything like that. I don't, I used to put gel and all that, and I stopped doing all that shit. Like
greasy ass Ralph. Greasy ass Ralph.
Yeah, exactly. Smoke 2 minutes is the minimum. Like, yeah.
That's also goes for his hair wash. Smoke.
No, my hair wash
2 minutes.
No, my hair wash. I'm there like 10, 15 minutes washing my hair alone.
Scrubbing, man.
Yep. Wow. Yep. And I shampoo, conditioner, and then, I got head and shoulders as well. So I'm like, doing all that.
Damn, you got the worst shampoo. Jesus. Head and shoulders.
Head and shoulders, bro?
Yeah, I don't want the dandruff,
Yeah.
My brother, disclosure, my brother is a hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that's one of the worst shampoos to use.
Listen, it works for my hair, so hey.
I've never.
My hair is nice and fluffy, and Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I have nice
aw.
hair. I've never used Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, do you have dandruff?
What do you use?
No.
Okay, well then you're good. You know,
What kind of shampoo do you use, Mom?
I don't know.
she uses the one at the 99-cent store.
Whatever's on sale, huh? White
Whatever's
Rain.
on-
One I use.
It's not on sale.
It's called
Smoke
Canadian Moose.
Smoke says you use maple syrup.
It's called Canadian Moose. Is
What is
her
it called?
hairstyle. But no,
Oh, Herbal Essence.
Herbal
This
Essence.
one's Herbal Essence.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Herbal
Herbal
Essence.
Essence?
Yeah.
There we go.
British?
Herbal Essence? Not herbal. Oh.
Herbal
Society.
Essence.
Not
Yeah.
Herbal Society. Herbal
Herbal
Essence.
Essence.
Society. Damn, I haven't heard that in a
All back.
while.
All back.
But yeah, man. You know.
Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil shampoo and tea tree oil conditioner. It tingles, Ralph, so you know it's working.
Or yeah, I used to get this company called Dr. Bronner's. It's just like one of those natural, but it's crazy, right? Because you look at the bottle, or it's like it could be used for everything.
Yeah.
Area, you know how I know mine is working?
How's that?
Because I have girls running their fingers through it.
They're probably trying to dry their hands from the bathroom or something.
His hair doesn't even look like it's long enough to put your fingers through your hair.
Oh, it is. Trust me. They put their hands through it. They pull it. Oh, it's perfect. It's a perfect amount.
Tell them to pull that beard. So yeah. No, but that Dr. Bronner's, they got a peppermint one, which was pretty good. But like I said, it could be used for everything. I don't know why. Like, I don't know how they pull it off.
Ball wash.
Yeah, that too.
Ass wash,
Dr. Squash.
Shampoo, conditioner.
Yeah.
See, I don't like to use those type of things.
You don't like natural stuff?
No, I'm saying like the stuff that you can use for everything.
You want formulated for that purpose.
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
Gotcha.
pH balance for a man, but you know.
But made for a woman.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like I don't want to use like the same thing I use for my head is the same thing I use for my ass. You know, I don't want that. You know?
Yeah.
Well, they both smell the same.
I thought that for a guy.
Listen, my ass will never smell the same as my hair. Trust me.
Bro, I love the 2-in-1s, man. Those are that just makes sense for a guy. Why do you need like 5 different kinds of?
That's why my hair is better than your hair.
That's why
say you're
ain't
bougie.
Yeah.
It's like Uncle Jesse, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 1,000,000%. That's exactly where I learned all that shit. Yeah.
Don't touch the hair. Yeah. Except unless you're a hot woman.
Yeah. Exactly.
Watch out, Preppy. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah, you know that's Zach Morris. Yeah, you know that's the stuff I like. You know.
He had some hair, bro. Gotta give him that much.
Look at him now.
Ralph has that AC Slater hair, you know, that kinky hair.
Nah, he had that perm shit in that movie.
I know.
Screech hair, bro.
Poofy ass
He
hair.
still has the perm. What are you talking about? Let me stop.
Screech. He got that screech, bro.
Oh, Ralph got that screech.
I got that screech.
Rest in peace, Screech.
Nah, I think I got the balding or belding fucking the balding belding.
Mr. Belding. Oh God.
Oh man. So Nick, do you still rock a little beard? You got do you do the
I need a shave or I need to cut it, trim it, whatever you call that. But
do you do the beard oils too?
No.
So that's another addition. If you want to add that to your shit, Steels. If you got all that different kind of product, you need beard oil.
No, I don't deal with the beard shit. I just cut it off when I need to cut it off, and that's it.
That's what I do.
All right. Those are for the old mans of the world.
Yeah, the beard thing. I don't.
Beard.
No, but I mean, there's people that that take care of their beards all the time. I'm just not that person. Like I like my beard like crazy. I just trimmed if anything. But like I go to the barber and do it now. I don't even do it myself no more. I just let the barber do everything.
Steels likes his beard like he likes his women.
Hey now.
Oh man.
Let's go.
It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Welcome back, Aria. What's going on here?
What's up, the pulse? What's up, the
Hey,
pulse?
the Pulse.
Hey,
How's
Brett.
the podcast? How's the
Hey, Brett.
podcast?
So,
All Indians have black, thick hair. Why? Not all Indians, Sharif. Don't say all Indians.
I think he
yeah, I
thinks you're
mean,
Indian.
maybe it has something to do with the spices.
I've never
that
seen
they
one
use.
without black.
I've seen brown hair Indians.
Well, dark, yeah. Dark.
Yeah.
Maybe there has something to do with the spices and stuff that they put in their food. Hey, I mean, it's something that.
Racist.
What? No, I'm just listen.
This hard R moment has been brought to you.
I'm saying, like,
where's Chica?
A lot of things that that are.
Your mama like
there's.
Are they like flamingos? They eat the shrimp to be pink, so they eat the spices to be black. Is that what it is? Is that where you're going with?
H1Bs. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of the
all Indians in the world, you hear this, right? Stop eating all those spices, and your hair won't be so black. You know.
I mean, a lot of people say there's a lot of things that are direct correlation to the environment.
Yeah,
right?
keep burying your hole. Keep burying your
I'm
hole.
saying that, like, what's the next thing that's directly like in your environment is what you eat, right? So whatever you're eating, that helps with your health in some way, right?
Sure.
Come on,
Ralph.
Is that the way it is?
Interesting.
For Puerto Ricans and Cubans?
Oh, well, I mean, we have a lot of heart problems, no? Because of the shit we eat. No, is that? Am I going too far with this? Digging that hole.
Hey, Brady.
Pendejo.
Oh,
Ralph, I'm gonna drop down for a second because I got to mute. So I'll be in the chat. I'll be right back.
No problem.
I hate this fucking app
Wait,
already.
hang up on me, bro. I can't hang up.
You can't even hang up. You see, you can't even hang up.
Drop me, bro.
I'm telling you, this is bullshit. This app right now.
I hate
it's
it.
like,
I know.
and it kills me because it's like, oh, we updated it. Yeah, you updated it to a shit thing. Like now you make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty bad.
But you know what I'm saying, Ralph? It's like I get it. You know, sometimes you fix something and something else messes up. I get it. But just the fact that it's like we can't mute ourselves because if we mute ourselves, then we can't unmute sometimes. You have to hang up to call back. You have to. It's like it's fucking ridiculous.
It's pretty bad, man.
Britt, we appreciate you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, Ralph is one of the main people on Podbean. But there are other people, you know, that you can look up, you know. But, you know, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Who else is on Podbean, Steels?
There is Saturday Night Smoke with the Toilet Bowl Club on Saturday mornings. There is I'm trying to think who else we can shout out. Maven, right? Maven has one.
The Pulse you can go check out.
The Pulse.
We need to talk
Yes,
with
the
Nick.
Pulse. Yep.
Yeah, we need to talk with Nick on Podbeam and on WESN at 10 p.m. Eastern time every day.
Yep. You know, Steels also does shows every once in a while. You can catch him.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, maybe not him per se. But,
Yeah, not me per se, but yeah.
The characters.
Eduardo, what was his name again? I forget.
The limo driver.
Eduardo,
the cruise director or the limo
yes,
driver.
there's
He does a lot of
Eduardo's
jobs.
cruise
He
or
does a lot
limo.
of
Yeah,
jobs.
you know, different
He
things.
does a lot of jobs. So
Well, you got
can go
Crash
check
and
that out.
Burn today.
Oh,
Yep.
Crash and Burn, the Canadian destroyer. You can find her on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern.
And there's other, you know, there's a bunch of people around. But yeah, Pop-In is pretty good. There used to be a lot more shows, honestly, but you know, we're a tight knit
Now,
family.
if religion
you know.
is your bag, there's plenty of that. So
Oh, yeah.
have at it. Go have some religion in your life. I
Yeah.
think we all do.
But if you like the bullshit that we're doing here, trust us. You
Believe
could be
me,
here
I try
every
not to make
day.
bullshit, but it happens all the time.
You could be here every day. Don't worry. There's
try to
plenty
be
of steel shit.
serious, and it never happens.
There's plenty of steel shit going around. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yep.
Speaking of some serious shit, here, this is my attempt.
Trump's executive order on ending birthright citizenship has been released, so I'm going to break down who it affects, when it starts, and what it all means. Right now, if you're born in the United States, you're automatically a United States citizen, and that is based on the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. But this new executive order is trying to reinterpret that. Trump has declared in this executive order that if you're born in the United States 30 days after the date of this executive order, you won't be a U.S. citizen if your mother was undocumented at the time of your birth and your father was not a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident. You also won't be a U.S. citizen 30 days from the date of this order if your mother is in the United States legally, but temporarily, like on a student visa, a work visa, or a tourist visa. And your father is not a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident. So if you're born before the effective date of this order, you're a United States citizen, and this is not a retroactive executive order. Also, if at least one parent is a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident, then their child is a United States citizen. Children of green card holders or lawful permanent residents are also considered to be U.S. citizens at the time of birth per this executive order. Now, again, the order applies to babies born 30 days from the date of this order and beyond. And the order has directed government agencies to give their guidance on how it's going to be enforced within 30 days from now. Now, can the president actually do this? Many legal experts say absolutely not. And that's because of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. And that's because the 14th Amendment says that all persons born in the United States and who are subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens at birth. And courts have historically interpreted this very broadly. And the Supreme Court has ruled that being born in the United States makes you a citizen irrespective of your parents' immigration status. The executive order also clearly violates U.S. law, specifically Title 8 of the United States Code, Section 1401, which says that people born in the U.S. are U.S. citizens. So what's likely to happen is that lawsuits will probably be immediately filed to challenge this executive order, and courts may block it from even going into effect. And if it's challenged all the way, it could go all the way to the Supreme Court, which will ultimately decide its fate. I do think this order is very likely going to be blocked even at the Supreme Court level, but it's definitely opened up a massive debate on birthright citizenship.
So there you go. That's just my way of saying all these executive orders that may sound crazy is going to automatically get challenged. And it might not even go through. So don't stress over it. You got 2 years.
Hello?
Yes.
You hear me?
What's
Yeah,
up?
okay. No, I just want to make sure. So I want to just say, okay, that as wild as it sounds and everything, you know, there's places in the world that do this now. And that's what kills me, is because I understand it's because it's Trump and it's the U.S. and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I was just talking to somebody at work. Argentina is if you have to live in Argentina, you have to be like, your parents can't be immigrants. Mm-hmm. Oh, you hear it? Wait, real quick.
Oh, are you stressing?
I heard it.
You heard it? You heard the beep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I'm eating carbs. No, because I'm eating carbs.
You're eating carbs?
I'm eating carbs.
In other countries, like
in Argentina does that. So unless your parents are Argentinian, mm-hmm. even if you're born there, they don't consider you Argentinian. So it's not, you don't have that citizenship. And there's a couple of places in the world that do that. Mm-hmm. So I get what he's trying to do, which is, I get what he's trying to do, but I don't think it's right, honestly, because
you're saying
we're so used to, if you're American because you're born here American. But I mean, I know a lot of Dominicans that they come here and they have their kid here because they want their kid to be American. Then they move back to Dominican Republic. And it's like, you know, it's just because they want their kid to be an American citizen.
I thought Argentina was trying to get people to move there.
Yeah. They want you to move there. They want you to,
then become a citizen, or not become a citizen.
You kind of have to go through all the same thing. Like if you're an immigrant, you have to go through all the steps to be, whatever.
Right.
But
right.
But if you're not Argentinian and you're like an illegal and your kid is born there, your kid's not Argentinian yet.
Well, I got a question. So,
yeah,
if you're here from Argentina, your parents,
mm-hmm.
and you're born,
Mm-hmm.
and the U.S. won't make you a citizen, are you an Argentinian or what? Because you're not born in
That's a good
Argentina.
point, Nick.
Who knows? That I don't
Does
know,
that
but
make them a citizen of nowhere?
yeah, maybe that'll be it. Exactly,
thing.
that'll be it. You'll be a citizen of nowhere right now, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, because if Argentina is going to say they were born not in Argentina, we're not going to count. We're not going to count them, and the U.S. won't count them even though they were born here. That's kind of fucked.
They're going to have to make a way that you can, get your citizenship maybe after a certain amount or a certain time.
Well, you'll probably have to wait till you're probably, like you said, America. This is why I don't agree with it, is because America's always been that thing, that if you're born here, you're American. If you're not born here, you get your citizenship and you become American, But like I said, there's other countries, like you said, there's other countries that do it, and it's...
Listen, there should be a much easier legal process to become a citizen.
But there won't be. There won't be. There never is. The United States is not the only one.
No, but
if you want
the United States is one of the highest in terms of our country is the country of immigrants and descendants of immigrants, much more than a lot of other countries that are currently counted as nation states on the planet. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
So it is more kind of an issue because that's kind of how we have branded ourselves. We've said this is who we are, but now they're saying this is not who we are.
Yeah, and like I said, that's why I don't agree with it. Because we are a nation of immigrants. We are that. But like I said, if it goes through, it can't be like, oh, only America, because it's not. It's not only America, because there's other people that do it. And that's why I get annoyed also with immigration laws, because as a person who's dealt with immigration, working at the airport, there's a lot of these laws have been for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. It's just now they decided to enforce it. And it's like, and it's like, oh, well, it's like, no, it's always been there. It's just now it's being enforced, and it sucks, but as a person who knows a lot of immigrants, okay, I know a lot of people that are immigrants, everything like that, okay, and trust me, I don't want them to be, thrown out the United States and whatever. But if you've been here 20 plus years and you don't have your what is it called, American citizenship and stuff like that, that's on you.
I've worked with somebody who's been here. He's an Australian citizen, and they keep trying to have him become an American citizen. He's been here over 20 years, and he doesn't want to get American citizenship. He has a green card. He has American children and an American wife.
Exactly. So now he won't be thrown out. He won't be thrown out because he has kids and everything like that. But
he's genuinely worried. His last child is going to turn 18 next November. He's genuinely concerned and is probably going to leave the country.
Yeah.
Well, why doesn't he want to become an American?
Why doesn't he want to become a citizen?
Because he does not. Because he wants to stay an Australian citizen.
But he can do dual citizenship. That's not the point.
He doesn't want to be an American.
Exactly. He doesn't want to be American, but he wants to take our money. He wants to have his children here. He wants his children raised here. And that's
honestly, in 2016, he would have taken the two children that were still under 18 to London, where he has a house. He would have taken them, but the mothers plural, yes.
Okay.
The mothers said no. The children are not moving to London.
Of course, because they know that here in the U.S., there's more opportunities. There's more things,
Right, but that
Has
gives
to be
him
Australian
plausible
at all if
cover,
he's
right?
got
Yes.
houses
That
in
gives him
London and live in
plausible cover.
America.
Yes, correct.
Hold on. What are you saying, Mr. A?
So it sounds like he doesn't want to be Australian at all. If he's lived in America and has houses in London.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just trying to use the system.
Oh, of course. And why wouldn't you if you could?
Well,
yeah, and I get it.
To be,
but that's what I'm saying. But to be fair, exactly. But what's happening now is if this law kind of passes and stuff like that, it's like, well, now guess what? Now your kids are not American. Well, they will still be American because the mothers are American. So, whatever. But it's like if your parents are not Americanized, that means you're not American. Guess what? Hey, something's got to happen,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ralph, you wouldn't be American, Ralph.
To be fair, though, I mean,
well,
That's why he's in
anybody
Canada.
before this is still.
Yeah.
Go ahead, JP.
I'm just saying they're not going after people from Australia with these with this stuff. I mean
Right. They
so
probably wouldn't be under the.
No,
I mean,
he
eventually
bought
they probably would.
Yeah, eventually they'll get to him, but he's not even close to near the middle of the list. He's
Yeah.
way at the bottom.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what.
He's a rich white guy in his late 50s.
Exactly.
That's not gonna be a thing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what, and we all know who this is going to affect more. It's going to affect more, the Latino culture, the African, the Haitians, the Jamaicans that come in, that's who Africans, that's what it's going to affect. Indians.
Why does it affect people that are coming from terrorist countries?
Yeah,
because more of them are here. There's more of those nationality immigrants here than there are.
But they're not. They shouldn't be the only people that come from terrorist countries should be looked at first.
Australia.
But they're not. What's going. Literally, what's going to happen is the first thing they're going to be looked at is Latinos, point blank, and that's the first thing that's going to be looked at. They're going to be like, well, we know that whatever 75% of this thing is from South America. All right, let's see how many of these people from South America we can get rid of because they're not legal here. Then, well, your kids are not legal now, so bye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's tens of thousands of South American people coming over the border. There's maybe 10 or 20 Australian people trying to come across that border. Come on.
Correct.
Well, I got
Please.
a question for Mama Bear.
Go, Nick B.
Okay.
So what is your rules up there if, let's say, two Americans cross the line, they have a kid in Canada, because you guys have the free health care. Does the kid get free health care rest of his life because now he's a Canadian, or how do they do that up there as far as citizenship?
I'd assume they would. I mean, I don't know. But I would assume if you're born here.
She doesn't know much about that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the kid would, but not them, or they get it too.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Look that one up.
Let me look that up. But before we go, I wanted to see what is, in terms of money wise, how much does it cost for someone to become a citizen here in the United States?
Of the United States through naturalization involves several steps, including monetary requirements for applications, fees, and sometimes additional costs. Here's a break. 1. Application fees. The main monetary requirement is the USCIS Naturalization Application Form N-400, Application for Naturalization, $640. Biometric Services Fee, $85. $725 as of 2025. This fee is non-refundable, even if the application. Additional costs, optional or English and civics test preparation, tutoring or classes. Costs can range from free community programs to $301,000 for private courses. Legal fees. Hiring an immigration attorney is optional, but can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on the complexity. Travel costs. If you need to travel to a USCIS office for biometrics, interviews, or ceremonies, budget for transportation. 3. Income or financial stability. While there isn't a direct monetary requirement for income, you must show financial stability, especially if you're applying based on family sponsorship or certain visa categories. Prove you won't become a public charge, meaning you won't rely on government. 4. Residency and green card costs. Before applying for citizenship, you must hold a green card for 3 to 5 years, depending on eligibility. The green card application process, Form I-485, costs $1,225, including biometrics, plus any costs for legal assistance or medical exams. 5. Waivers and reductions. If your income is below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines, you may qualify for fee reduction. Form I-942 reduces the application fee to $405. Fee waiver, Form I-912, eliminates the application fee entirely for those who qualify. Details about the application process
No,
or
bitch.
advice
Hell
on
no.
reducing costs?
Hell no. So I mean, it sounds like it's a lot, right? Like
There is a lot.
it's I missed.
I think she said 725
So
without lawyers and all that.
yeah, and the two things that stick out to me the most is like if you need to hire a lawyer to do everything, it goes from $300 to around $5,000 for the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is if you're being like sponsored or like if a family member in the States is trying to bring you up, you need to or they need to show that they make a good amount of money to have you over.
No.
So that you're not living off the government or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know what is the actual money on that. But for the actual just filing fee, I mean, it's expensive, but it could be doable. So it's like what, $640 for one application plus 85 plus 725. You're looking like about 2 G's right there.
Yeah, but then she ended off with paperwork you can fill out to get assistance.
Yeah, to get a waiver to cut some of the costs down.
Bro,
So
that's an annual pass to Disney World.
Right? And $1,000 to $500 to $5,000 depending for the lawyer. $1,000 to $5,000 depending on the lawyer. Yeah. So you're looking to spend at least, $10,000 to become a citizen, and that seems about right? Like if you're doing everything legal,
probably.
So like that might be the problem. Like, so who said this? Someone said this earlier today. Area. When you lower the prices to go to Disney, you get riffraff in Disney.
Right.
So that might be the same logic why they would not make this a little more affordable for everybody. Because if they come here legally, you're just going to get anybody. I don't know if that's the right way of thinking it, but that might be the logic because if you're gonna have someone assimilate into the country, like the country's gonna want something for it, right? The country meaning the government, like they want to get paid, or these different entities need to get paid. But 10 G's, like somebody coming from another country, like this is what I don't get. They paid 10 G's to be a legal citizen, right? But then they pay 10 G's to a coyote to bring them over illegally, and then risk getting thrown back out. And then risk getting either raped or getting thrown back out into their country.
But think of it this way. I could pay 10 G's to come over illegally, start working immediately, and start sending money back home. Or I can wait 3 to 5 years, like she said, hold a green card for 3 to 5 years. You know what I mean? And
you can still work with a green card.
Yeah, but you're doing it the right way. I get it. Most pay taxes, right, on their checks. Some, though, and a good amount get paid under the table. Cash money. You're not contributing back with taxes. So if you got a green card, you got to be doing it the right way.
And the kind of jobs they're getting. Like, obviously, they're saying those that work in the farmlands are getting paid shit money, right? But that's because they're immigrants. Right. Apparently, they're the ones doing the job. No?
Yeah, you're right. Because they'll do it.
I know. I worked at a produce place for a little while, and they have one guy there that sits in an office, and he buses. Like there's a bus that comes in with people on the bus, mostly Hispanic, Mexican workers. The company pays him. He has an LLC that's like a staffing company. The company pays him, then he pays them people cash daily,
Yeah. I
and
used to
all they
work in
do
those
is
kind of
sort
companies.
tomatoes.
I used to work at those kind of staffing agencies. We used to hang out in front of the staffing agency at 5 in the morning,
Any work? Any work?
and we would wait until the guy with the van comes, shows up, pick us up, and take us to this warehouse, and we had to do whatever they asked for in the warehouse. And they get a chunk, the
Yeah.
staffing
Yep.
agency, and they take some off of our check for transportation,
Damn.
and then they would pay us the rest.
By
You know?
staffing agency, Ralph means the Home Depot. We would
Oh yeah,
hang out in
yeah.
front of the Home Depot until the van showed up.
Ralph,
And
real
his name
quick.
was Frank. Sorry.
Frank. No. Chacha said for the Canada thing, she says you have to register with the province. Then your healthcare is ID free, but you need to register with the province. It's not 100% covered, just basic healthcare.
That's for illegals, all right?
No, that's for the
Or
if your
if you
parents are
want
American and your kid is born
in Canada.
in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of different ways of dealing with things, but I just think it's all shit. Like people are wasting so much money to get in legally or illegally,
Yep.
and it should be easy, but it shouldn't be easy, right? Like because you're gonna have any kind of person coming on over.
But like Ralph, okay, like right now, okay, to go into the Dominican Republic, okay, basic stuff. But if you're American, you need to have a return ticket because they don't want you staying there. Point blank. First.
Really?
Then yes. Then you have to download this thing that's called the e-ticket. Okay, that it's a QR code to put and to get that code. I want to say I think it's $25 that you have to pay. So you pay for this QR code, and all it is just a QR code. You put your information, where you're staying, and everything like that, and there's a QR code for you to go in and out of it. Okay. What's up, iDoc? And then of course, you have to have. Well, not now anymore, but thankfully. But you used to have the COVID test to go in and out, and they got rid of that. But it's basic stuff, but it's just the point that if you don't do it, you can't go, and you know how many people I deny that are Americans, and I'm like, nope, you can't go, and they're like, what do you mean? Well, you don't have a return ticket. Well, we'll buy one. No, like you have to have a return ticket. We can't send you if you don't have a return ticket.
When I came here to Canada,
yep.
How long are you planning on staying here? And I was trying to do like, I don't know.
And your passport has to be valid.
I picked my date on March, whatever. And okay, so you have a return ticket. All right, fine. We'll give you. X
and your passport
days.
has to be valid I think for Dominican Republic, your passport has to be valid for at least, I think 30 days, I think it is, or something like that, or 90 days maybe. But like, there's a couple of places like that your passport has to be valid for a certain amount of days, just in case you get stuck over there, and so that they don't, so that you don't get fines and stuff like that. And it's like,
Steels, let me ask you this about the return ticket to the DR. Is that something that you just check, or is that something that's like in the system where like?
So if let's say like you're flying with United and then you're flying back with JetBlue, it automatically pops up saying that you need a return ticket. So then you have to pull up the return ticket for us to see it, so that we can put in the right date of when you're returning.
Okay, so you actually have to put in like actual information.
If you're not, but if you already have the return ticket with it, it just bypasses that kind of thing.
Right, yeah. So it's doing some kind of check. So it's not like some guy can give you $100 and
Nope. But mind you, if you're Dominican and you have a U.S. passport, even just because you're Dominican, you don't have to have a return date.
Papi.
Papi.
Yes, if you're a papi.
Dominican papi.
Yes.
Dominican papi, dígame.
Dominican papi.
Yeah, Dominican papi.
Oh yeah. So I was asking. Yes.
I was going to say, when you were playing that thing, it sounded like if the father was an American citizen, then there's nothing to worry about, right?
I don't know if it was being gender specific. I don't know if it
No,
means only the
I
father
heard that
has.
too, that it said the mother and it gave some criteria, and then it said the father and it gave some different criteria.
Okay, I can go back and listen to the video and see what.
Because I'm thinking, I mean, what's
because
to
maybe she
prevent some?
birthed it, right? So it could be
Yeah.
different.
What's to prevent someone from just saying, well, the father is an American citizen, you know, and then
Well,
there's a.
you gotta prove it. You gotta prove that the father is American.
You know how to prove that? Show me your penis.
I don't.
Well,
I mean, currently you don't have to prove
if
it.
the mother had the baby
You
in
said
the
what?
hospital, right? They would have the birth certificate and stuff like that. No.
No, well, I mean, we're talking about being born in the United States, right? So, like, if it's born in the hospital and the mother says, "Oh, the father is, Area 81, so he's an American citizen," and Area, took $500 to say, "Yeah, you can use my name."
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you still have to prove that the father is American. So,
He
so
has
if
to
you
have
don't
his
have to
name on
prove
the
that.
birth certificate.
I mean, like, that's how things work now. It's like whatever the name is on the birth certificate is
Right.
recognized as the father.
Yeah, but you have to. I understand that, but if you're getting your what's it called? Like you have to prove that you're the father and everything like that, don't you?
Did you have to prove that you were the father?
I don't remember. I don't
I can
remember.
say no. I didn't. I didn't have to prove.
I mean, if he's in the room, they just assume, right? Like that's the daddy. If
Oh, a
he's
lot of
in the
times they're not
room.
even in the room. I mean,
What
they're
the
not even
fuck?
at the hospital.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
true.
if I'm not allowed in
What's
my...
up, Shelby?
That's true.
Well, one of my youngest kid, I wasn't in the room when they were doing paperwork, and they left me off the
My
birth
youngest,
certificate.
I wasn't in the room when it was conceived, but that's a different story. That's a different story.
So, Mr. A, they didn't put you on the birth certificate, you said?
Nope. We had to
Yeah,
go
see?
file.
Because he
We had to
wasn't
go
there.
file for it because I wasn't.
Yeah, but
there.
that's what I'm saying. So
Did you eventually get on there?
she can say, "Oh, Area is my dad," but if Area's not there, I mean, Area's my husband or my father or the baby father. If Area's not there, that's what I'm saying. You have to prove. You have to prove it.
That's not really proof, though. I mean,
Like what do we do?
Well, it is.
Because they can do a DNA test, no? DNA
I'm
test?
saying if Area shows up, he's taking responsibility.
Right.
Guess what? Later on, if she decides to sue Area,
right.
Or go home and leave the baby.
yeah, child support or whatever, which most likely will happen.
Trump's executive order on ending birthright citizenship has been released, so I'm going to break down who it affects, when it starts, and what it all means. Right now, if you're born in the United States, you're automatically a United States citizen, and that is based on the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. But this new executive order is trying to reinterpret that. Trump has declared in this executive order that if you're born in the United States 30 days after the date of this executive order, you won't be a U.S. citizen if your mother was undocumented at the time of your birth and your father was not a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident. You also won't be a U.S. citizen 30 days from the date of this order if your mother is in the United States legally, but temporarily, like on a student visa.
So if the mother is there, but temporarily student visa, work visa.
A work visa or a tourist visa. And your father is not a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. So if you're born before the effective date of this order, you're a United States citizen, and this is not a retroactive executive order. Also, if at least one parent is a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident, then their child is a United States citizen. Children.
Right. So at least
one of them,
parent has to be a legal citizen.
Right.
Well, that kind of makes sense, right?
So you could have, I mean, you could just use Area's name, and then Area could sign a document with the mother saying, the mother takes all responsibility for the child. Area renounces his whatever, and the mother can
Signs
accept
over
it.
his rights.
Yeah. Because that does happen.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, I agree with that. But now what's going to happen is the child support stuff. Yeah.
Well, once you sign over
that would.
your rights,
Dad,
you don't have
no, I don't.
Oh, you're breaking up,
you
Area.
can sign,
You could-
he's saying she can waive that legally. We can sign a document.
Yeah, she can say she.
We can have her sign a document. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Jason.
no, she can sign a document that says she's not going to go after the father for any child support or any,
Okay, and then she could say
monetary
she was
stuff.
under distress and she didn't
Oh,
really
that's too
want
bad.
that. And no, it's not too bad because, and I'm
Nah,
telling you
no,
right
because
now,
the
in the
no,
court, I guarantee you, in the
no.
court, they're gonna see, homie. That's the biggest thing for women is I'm under distress. Boom. All right, let's put the father.
You think that happens a lot? This
Look it
document
up.
thing, the
Look it up.
absolving a father
No,
of.
the absolving, but the distress thing. Oh yeah, 100%.
Nah, that's where you
Check
gotta.
it
I
out.
mean, it might
That's
be
why you have good
not worth
lawyers.
it. Yeah, exactly. Good lawyer, dude.
If Ariel's taking $500 to be the baby daddy, he doesn't have a good lawyer.
Well, that's what he's claiming on his taxes. He's claiming $500 on the taxes
If I need
under the
five hundred
table.
dollars, if I need $500 and I'm crazy enough to do something like that, claim a baby that's not mine, then yeah, I probably don't have a good lawyer.
Okay,
Probably
let's
don't give a shit about the lawyer at all.
Right.
You got
I
to
don't
pay
know
the
if
lawyer $1,000
damn.
than
Marshall.
$500.
You gotta
That's
pay the
area
lawyer
math.
$1,000 to get $500.
Yeah.
All right, so I was.
What's
Good
up,
morning, Shelby.
Shelby?
How are you? How are you, Shelby? Good morning.
What's up?
So I was looking on, the thing, to find out which countries are the most lenient when it comes to immigration. So I don't know if this is in like worst to best, or I'm just gonna go by the order it gives me.
Did you
Number
put
one.
2025?
Okay, no. Should I?
Yeah, because you could be reading a list from like 77.
Okay, 4, 20,
Put 2024.
Oops. 2025. Oops. 5.
Put
Puto, not 6. Well, a couple of names really quick that came up was Canada,
of course.
Argentina,
Mm-hmm.
Portugal.
How?
So those are the ones that I read up. But now I put 2025. This is what it says. Portugal, number 1. The first one. D7 visa designed for retirees and individuals with stable passive income. All right, you know what? I'm not going to read this. Hold on. Here we
So
go.
pretty much. Oh, okay. You got Chica doing it. Yeah.
As of 2025, several countries are recognized for their relatively lenient immigration policy, offering accessible pathways for residency and, in some cases, citizenship. Here are some notable. 1. Portugal. D7 visa. Designed for retirees and individuals with stable passive income, requiring proof of a minimum monthly income of €870. This visa grants a 2-year temporary residence permit, renewable for 3 years, with the possibility of permanent residency after 5 years. Site turn searched. Golden Visa Program. HAFS offers residency through investments, such as real estate purchases, starting from €250,000. This program allows visa-free travel within the Schengen area and potential citizenship after 5 years. Spain.
Where was that?
Non-lucrative visa.
I don't know.
Ideal for
Spain.
non-EU citizens who can demonstrate sufficient financial means, €2,400 month to support themselves without working in Spain. This visa is initially valid for 1 year and can be renewed, leading to permanent residency after 5 years. 3. Greece. Golden Visa Program. Grants residency to individuals investing a minimum of €250,000 in real estate. This program provides residency for investors and their family members, along with visa-free travel within the Schengen area. Site turn search.
The fuck is Schengen?
Canada. Express Entry System. A points-based immigration system favoring skilled workers, offering a pathway to permanent residency. Factors include age, education, work experience, and language. 5. Mexico. Temporary resident visa, suitable for individuals 6 months, but less than. Applicants must demonstrate a monthly income of approximately $3,100 or savings of $47,500. This visa can lead to permanent residency after 4. Site. 6. Permanent residency. Allows applicants to obtain permanent residency by demonstrating a stable monthly income from pensions, remote work, or investment. The process is straightforward, typically to 12 months. Site turn search 1 chas. 7. Panama. Qualified investor visa. Offers a smooth path to residency for foreign investors who invest in real estate, securities, or a fixed-term bank deposit. The minimum investment requirement is $300,000, increasing to $500,000 in October 2024.
All right. There's so I'm just gonna read off the other ones. You guys can look it up yourself. The next one is sorry. It was Panama, then it was New Zealand, then it's Italy, which would be pretty cool. I keep hearing videos. I keep seeing videos of they saying that Italy pays people to go live in certain villages and shit.
Their population is elderly now.
Yeah, they want some young people there. Germany's 10, and that was the last one. So those are your choices: Germany, Italy, Panama, New Zealand, Uruguay, Canada, Mexico, Greece, Spain, and Portugal.
But did you hear them say you had to have $250,000 invested?
I don't know what they mean. Because it says
you have to buy
some
like
of
a house or
it
something.
says euro.
You have to have a house.
So you got to have a house in one of these places, right?
Yeah, you have to be invested there. You can't just show up there and be like, yeah, I'm going to be here.
I'm gonna be here. So it says starting from 250,000. I guess the E means euro, so that's euro.
Yeah,
that's in euros, which is a
And
little bit more.
we're
in
talking
the
about
United States.
10,000 being too much to come to the United States, but these who have the more lenient, you have to have hundreds of
property.
thousands.
Yeah. Spain, you need to have 2,400 euro monthly, I guess, money to support themselves to live in Spain. Greece, 250,000 euros in real estate.
And
Canada,
they're making you meet minimum wage requirements monthly.
Say what?
You're required a minimum wage per month to go to these countries. And how many of these countries are desirable? How many of these countries people really want to go retire in?
I mean,
I'd retire in Greece or Spain.
I would pick either Mexico, maybe Italy, or Canada. I would pick those three. But I hear the number one place is Portugal.
Really?
They're very like U.S. friendly place. That U.S. money, dog. You need approximately 3,100 or savings of 47,500 euros in Mexico. That's man.
Why would they want you to have euros in Mexico?
I don't understand why they put it in euros.
Maybe the website.
In Uruguay, you get permanent residence. This is for fair use if he's listening, or anybody from Uruguay. Allows applicants to obtain a permanent residence by demonstrating a stable monthly income from pensions, remote work, or investments. Sorry. But it doesn't give any, like, it has to be between a certain amount, between 3 to 12 months. It doesn't give an amount, I don't think. The process takes between 3 to 12.
So it doesn't sound like it's any easier. Honestly.
What? I mean, no.
How does that sound easier? Our paperwork might be shittier, but you've got to have a lot of money to go to these other countries.
Right.
Well, they don't
want our median income people over there either.
Right.
It's not my honey, babe. It's your honey. You can have it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's some. It sounds like a lot, but it's taking into account like American money, right?
Yeah.
Like if our dollar is 5 pesos in Mexico, like it's gonna be like 230,000 pesos or some shit.
JP says he's gonna retire in Scotland.
Ah, yes. Let's hope Angie got some good internet.
You know the trouble with Scotland, Ralph.
What?
You know the trouble with Scotland.
What is this trouble with Scotland?
Is that it's full of Scots.
It's full of Scots?
Sorry, if you know that reference, kudos to you.
Man.
If we can't drive them out, Ralph.
We'll breed them out. Damn, that's rough.
which is why I'm instituting Prima Nocta, JP.
Why does it sound familiar?
Have at it.
Is this fucking
Come on, Ralph. You can do it.
no. What's that show from back in the day?
Not a show. Not a show.
It was not a show? Okay, never mind.
It's a movie.
Movie? Okay.
Braveheart, Ralph. Braveheart.
Was it Braveheart? Oh shit. I thought it was Monty Python or some shit.
Oh.
That's what I thought it was from.
No, that's one of the kings says that. You know, the trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots.
This is full of Scots.
And then they all laugh. Ha, 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 ha. And then he basically, remember when that guy comes to that guy's wedding? He's like, I shall take this woman into my bed on the night of her wedding. And so they like put an English baby into that Scot, you know what I mean? So they could.
Oh, wow.
Pretty brutal.
It was very rough back in the day. Like people get harsh on America now. It was pretty rough back then.
Oh, England was the wickedest, bro. They were the worst.
Man.
They conquered most of the known world, a lot of the known world. You know what I mean?
It was some roughnecks back.
And now they're like, oh, you American, you brutal with your guns and your cheeseburgers.
Your oversized cheeseburgers.
Right.
And your school shootings. There was a school shooting the other day, I think. Tennessee, no?
Peace, man. Yes.
Yeah.
Shot 2 people and shot himself.
How entitled must someone be to take it that far? Like, that you want to take another young kid's life, right? Like, no one's paying attention to me, so I'm gonna take them out and myself out. Like, I'm not trying to like deny or undersell mental illness, but man, that mental illness is
It's something to be reckoned with, that's for sure.
ugh.
I mean, it's a battle that you have to battle with every day. It's not something that you can just get up one day and be like, oh, I'm fine, and then the next day, boom, it hits you like a ton of bricks. It's like an every day hits you with a ton of bricks, every time you get up.
Right. What's up, Marber?
Hi.
Hi.
Dog was trying to get my...
That code word for something else?
Ralph, settle down.
Oh.
Honey.
Because I'm not telling you what I have my honey on, because I'm not being made fun of.
A bagel?
Yes. One of those.
You know what? That's what's funny is that I offered her a bagel before, and she said no, and yet she went to go have one anyway.
That was a while ago.
Okay.
Women change their minds, Ralph.
Yeah, women have the right to change their mind, whether they want to put you on a birth certificate or not. Yes.
Hey now.
What's up, Seals? What are you eating?
Nothing, no more. I just finished.
And what's your blood sugar, like 500?
No.
Did it come out of the microwave?
My blood sugar right now is at 136.
That's not bad.
Nope.
So, like, so every time your blood sugar goes up, it releases for everything you eat, it releases insulin?
Not everything, just like, so during the day, it gives like little spurts when the sugar goes up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, like before it started beeping because I was eating, I ate corn potato chips, which is, carb induced.
Mm-hmm.
So it did it. But like right now, I ate some popcorn, and the carbs I put in beforehand, it's whatever the carb count was, I forgot. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
So you gotta be precise with what you're gonna eat, so it knows how much insulin to release.
Yeah. So if you know how many carbs it is, it tells you. You put it in, and then it kind of releases it before, and that way it covers everything. It doesn't, it won't go crazy. But it's not a lot. Hold on.
So like, will it wait? Like, do you have to re-up? Do you always have enough for like a month, or I don't know how much they give you?
So it has to be changed every 3 days.
Okay.
And then I put in 100 units. And then, like I said, it's been 4 days, and the 100 units, I still have like 20 something units for today. So I'm doing better than what it is, pretty much. So the popcorn was 30 grams of carbs, and they only gave me. I'm sorry, I'm pulling up everything right now. Give me a second.
Fine.
424.
It's flaring out.
They gave me only 0.85 units of sugar of insulin, so less than one unit of insulin.
Nice. 2-minute warning.
I was thinking that area.
What?
So I was just really quick.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing. Area every 3 days. Yeah.
The United States, where they get their insulin is
China.
Eli Lilly. What is that? Eli Lilly, U.S. based, produces insulin at facilities in the United States. Okay, I was wondering. I thought it came from like China.
China.
Novo Nordisk. That's another place.
Yeah. So my thing says my thing says it's in the U.S. Yeah.
The other one I say is from Denmark.
I'm looking to see
and
where
then
mine says.
Another place called Sanofi. I'm pretty sure everybody.
That's the one
France.
I think that's the. I think mine comes from Massachusetts. There it goes. Mine is from Insulet.
I mean, if you're looking to save money, you can order a recurring order on Temu.
No, see that's one thing I wouldn't do.
We finally figured out what Steels would not get from Temu.
Yeah. Definitely not getting my insulin from.
How's that garden shed working out for you, Steels?
You found something.
How's that garden?
You guys found something. You finally found something, guys. It took you a while, but you finally found something.
Question to Ralph: is this it, or
are you coming back?
I'll come back.
Yeah.